Hey, fatty! Are you afraid to have sex with the lights on? Well, tonight we're gonna change that because I'm gonna help you lose weight like a fucking motherfucker. So back in like the fucking war times, okay? Like, we're talking like Japanese POW camps in World War II is when they found out about refeeding syndrome. And it happens with people that are starving to death more so than anything. And people that plain water fast. This is exactly the reason why plain water fasting is shit compared to drinking snake juice. So basically what happens is this. When you start fasting for a long time, you got your cells, okay? And you got a bunch of electrolytes in the cells. And basically, more importantly, it's potassium, magnesium, and phosphate. Basically get very depleted in the cell. But the blood serum levels of those electrolytes stay good. Okay, they stay fine. Like when you're on long fasts. Okay, obviously down the road on a long dry fast, they're going to get depleted. But most people can't even make it that long. But people can fast. People have fasted a long fucking time on plain water, okay? So what happens, you're fasting on your fucking plain water and you're pissing out all your fucking electrolytes. Soon as all your sodium's gone, potassium follows. Magnesium and the phosphate aren't as abundant. So what happens anyway, especially with underweight people, okay, that's how they figured this out. So with underweight people, they basically started feeding them all this fucking food. And what happened is they spiked the fuck out of their insulin because they're hammering back a bunch of carbs. And then the insulin drives the glucose into the cell. Okay, but you got to remember, our blood serum's still decent. It's still got enough minerals. It's the cells that are low. So then what happens when the insulin starts pumping the glucose into the cell, it starts pumping in the fucking potassium from the blood, the phosphate from the blood, and the magnesium from the blood, and then drops those minerals off the face of the earth in the fucking blood serum. And then you get fucked up. Okay? That's how it works. That's why fucking snake juice works so fucking good. Because you're not fucking, especially the potassium. Because essentially when you keep your sodium up, because sodium is very potassium sparing. So as long as your sodium's good, you're not going to fucking kick a bunch of potassium when you're pissing. Okay? They figured this out in these fucking goddamn World War II camps, and that's why people died. But they were starving to death like we're talking skin and fucking bone. But most of you fat asses, when you're fasting long period of time, also, the other kicker is you're not in a POW camp, you fat asses. Okay, you're fucking fat and you got tons of electrolytes entrained in your body fat. So as soon as you're fasting, that's why it takes so long to get depleted. Like, you won't. I had a guy that fasted 40 fucking days straight. And he was just on the bottom end of the magnesium range that they say is still good, which is like 1.8, I think, milligrams per deciliter. Okay, he was like 1.7 after 40 fucking days. Because he's a fat ass and I was only drinking snake juice. Okay? So that's refeeding syndrome. So essentially, snake juice negates it. Okay? Now, from personal experience, just so you're like, holy fuck, Cole's fucking radical. He's telling us to fucking eat like pigs after a fucking long fast. No! Don't be a fucking idiot. Okay? Use common sense. But I'll tell you this, that I fasted for 8 days straight before on snake juice, and I fucking ate a massive amount of food when I came off that fast. And I had no issues. Okay? Because also, so when you're fasting on plain water, see, a lot of these fucking morons on fucking YouTube still promote plain water fasting. It has no place. It's fucking trash. Why would you fast on plain water when you could get the fucking better benefits out of having salt water with respect to your metabolism and keeping your electrolytes up and having no danger factor? If you're gonna fucking have a danger factor in your fasting process, then if you're gonna fucking do it for the hardcore health benefits, then dry fast. Obviously, dry fasting is a bit higher risk when you go days and days and days, but most of you don't even have the fucking willpower to go that long dry fasting anyway. Okay, that's why fucking plain water fasting fucking blows. Don't do it. I'm talking prolonged water fasting too. I'm not talking 24s. I'm not even talking 48s. Like fucking, I'm talking like 24s if you drink plain water and you're eating a meal a day. Fucking most of you guys shouldn't be because you're fat ass, but say you were, you don't even need the fucking snake juice if you fucking salt your meal up enough and you're eating enough vegetables. Okay?